2 weeks ago you stood here and said, we need 5 players, and you were concerned, and you were knitting your eyebrows. Last Friday, you looked all chirpy, and you were like, I think I'm getting my 5 players.
I still think I'm getting them. No, you know, I've been at the club now for 2 years, and we've, you know, we re-signed a lot of players who were under contract. You know, and that's been a decision that's, you know, been made by the club, and, you know, I know all about it and I'm happy with it. But I've also said that we need new impetus, and we need those 5 players. And fingers crossed, hopefully, you know, we're on course to get them. But they have to be the right players. You know, it's no good bringing any, you know, I think when I came into the club, and that was 22 months ago, there was players at this football club have been brought into this football club who have since left. They cost an enormous amount of money, and this football club has not got any return whatsoever. You know, we've had Chester, I signed Chester, he didn't play for the team very much. We've sold him after a year for a profit. If Callum McManaman leaves, we will sell him for a profit. So you've got to make sure you bring in players in who have got some value, will retain value, but also help the team. And it's difficult because it's a tough market out there. But that's what I'm trying to do.
You're right. The club brought in some players that weren't very good, and you had to get rid of them.
No, I didn't have to get rid of them. In the end, they ran out of contract.
But mistakes were made. This would be a mistake if you don't get these players.
They understand. They understand where we are. You know, we've got an old squad. We had the oldest squad in the Premiership last year, and like I say, we've re-signed some of those players on the basis that we would bring other players in, and that's what we're trying to do. But they have to be the right ones, Graham. There's no way in a million years. And if we don't get them, we'll get on with what we've got. I'm not going to bring players in who will not help this group just for the sake of doing it. They have to be the right players, and I'm confident that we can. It might be last minute, but we can get those players in.
Are you involved, you know, right at the heart of it? Or are you
yeah, I won't sign any players that you know, we've what's name. We've signed people like Johnny Evans, Rondon, Fletcher, players of that ilk that I've wanted at this football club, and they'll be, you know, I'm hoping similar quality that we'll bring in, and that's what we need. That's what everybody needs. You know, we played Tuesday and got beat Tuesday. I thought we played really well Tuesday night. I thought the result was a disaster for us and everything else, but we had a 16-year-old on the pitch, we had a 17-year-old on the pitch. Nobody's talked about Fields, nobody's talked about Kane Wilson, nobody's talked about young Galloway and Lico as well. We've got some really talented young players at this football club. And what we've got to do, we've got to bring more quality in. People of Evans' ilk, people of Fletcher's ilk, who have got that experience, but also have got that quality. So these kids can grow up in an environment that makes them even better than what they are. And they've trained with us now for over 6-7 months. And I've been absolutely delighted. I think Sam Field, for me, was the best player on the pitch on Tuesday night. It's absolutely outstanding. And you know, I'm a manager that's supposed to, you know, don't give kids the opportunity, the chance. You know, I will if they're good enough, and those kids will get the opportunity and chance. But what they need and what the club needs is new blood.
Why haven't you brought the signings in? What's holding it up? Because I mean, like I say,
you know, there's all sorts of reasons why, and it's not just one reason. But we're chipping away, and you have to chip away. And as I've said before, and you know me, you've known me a long time. If it goes to the wire, it goes to the wire. But I'm not going to panic and just bring a load of players in just to satisfy people out there. And then after 2 weeks, people say, well, what the hell are these doing? They're no better than what we've got. They've got to be good players. I'm old enough in the tooth to know and to understand that supporters get frustrated. And I accept that. They pay their money. They're diehard Albion supporters. Every club that I go to, as I say, I'm a custodian of that club, and they are the real people, the people who support the club, and they have a right to say what they say and what they don't say. So, you know, you have to accept that, and I've always been one of them who will accept it and just get on with it. But I'm focused. I know where I want to be. I know where I think this club should be. You know, it's a real good football club. But you know, there's times where it has to push on, and we have to push on. I think, like I said before, you know, we have stagnated without a question of a doubt, and that's for all sorts of reasons. Now is the time to, you know, if we can, to get the players in and push the club forward.